This time I'm gonna make sure to save on a different file. Because if today has taught me anything, it's that the power can go out and I shouldn't just assume. And it's so exceedingly rare that my power does that too. Did I post on Discord? No, I did. Yeah, okay. Okay, I'm not gonna tweet out anywhere else. There's a pretty good number of people here, actually. Okay, so I did my homework. And, I actually made a text file for, like, okay. So, for the Plat Trophy, let's see if I can just, like, pull it up here. Where's the last one? This one. S-rank on a Gummy Ship EX mission. A Gummy Ship EX mission for all routes. Not all EX missions, just one. So, I have a guide that says what each EX mission is, and, like, what conditions you have to fulfill for each route. And yeah, I'm gonna do my best to just power through all these. But I only have to do one per, because some of these are actually, like, obnoxious. Like, one of these is, like, use a, like, just base blueprint model, no mods. So, like, yeah. So for Asteroid Sweep, I need a Gummy Ship with 100 power for Mission 2. I kind of want to do these in reverse order, actually. So, like... No, it'd be way too fitting to end on Dreadnought. Yeah, okay, let's do these in order. Because I don't think they're necessarily going to be, like, super easy. So this one, I just need a ship with 100 power. And I think I have that, unless it's weapon power. If it's power, then I need to add stuff, but I think this is okay. Okay, that's not 100 power. Okay, then I need to edit it to be 100 power. Since it's only kill enemies... Because that should be power, in which case I should be, like, good on its own. But let's take abilities, then. I don't need those, necessarily, because I'm gonna use cost converters. Now, is that what it means by power, or is that just weapon power? Oh wait, no, the cockpits are power. In theory, I could just add a cockpit, like... I would get hit more often, but, like... Wait, no semicolon. Okay, well... Degree, and I'll edit it as needed. But that should be enough. That's not enough. That's... Oh, wait, no. Okay, that's 168. Okay, we're good. Okay. So basically, you have to S rank the same as you would normally, but with conditions. And mission 2 is kill. Mission, like, they're all the same missions. They're the exact same missions, just with certain ship restriction condition things. And some are okay, and some are really bad. Like, I did my homework. I did my research, and, yeah. God, in theory, with Cost Converter, I could make this thing such a beast. Like, everything would just die in one hit. Yeah, that's D. That's C. Like, I'm berserked, so I should be fine. Like, I'm losing a little bit of weapon for the cost conversion, but, like... Minecraft looking a little weird today, isn't it? That's an A. That's an S. Okay, we're good. How's it going, Dragalax? How you doing, bud? It's going. Could be worse, could be stopping. Okay. Okay, good. And then EX keeps its score, and the treasure's 100%. Okay, so next is... Okay, so Asteroid Sweep is done. Stardust Sweep is only projectiles. Does that mean a ship only of projectiles? Or those are my only weapons? This was also mission 2. Okay. Then Box of Death is absolutely just good to go, and this is, like, then incredibly free.
Let's go.
Cockpit VR got me mission someday. The way I'm spinning, no, you don't. If you want a simulation of that, ask Ramu about the last time I played Xenogears on stream. That's a C. Right, but just imagine the spinny cam in Xenogears. Wait, that's a thing I didn't have. That's another thing I didn't have. What? Okay. Increase release date for the P5S localization sooner than you expected. In all honesty, I'm thinking Xenogears might be the blind game after Symphony of the Night. I don't know yet. That's A. Doc Shoot'ems, thank you so much for the 5 months in a row. Pug Chihuahua Doxamix called Chiguini? They're cute as hell. I bet. Okay, Rangas, I'm done here. I put a couple of mission 3s here, which is going to be kind of scary, but I think I'll be okay. Sounds like a food. Don't eat the cute puppy.
You see that?
More importantly, they're called chicken ears. Just hilarious, yeah. Okay, so that's Stardust Sweep. Yeah, okay. Next, for Phantom Storm. Okay, so for this one I need 50 HP. Or less. And I don't know how much HP I have. Okay, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Wait, haven't I just like try and fly it? And if it doesn't let me, I can just remove some blocks. I want to say I have 108 HP. This one was mission 2 again. Okay, barely. Part Chugacon, part Weenie. Oh my god. Yeah, to that blueprint. Okay, that's 72. So nice. 66, 63, 60, 4, 51, 39. Okay. $51. Aw, dang. I guess the guns have HP on them. Okay, it's 48 now. From the sample blueprint. Oh, okay, so that's any high wind. Any high wind then, okay. He doesn't say anything about the teenies, so.
Bring it on.
This is S rank. Basically, the hard part's gonna be not dying. Because there's a lot of stuff you can just kind of like fly in and crash against. I did put on the high wind thing just in case, though. Maybe I should have put on auto life. as like a contingency. What's up, Doc? I should hit the laugh track right now. That was not intentional, though. Oh, it's those bombs I gotta watch out for. Oh my god. Doc, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. I very much appreciate that. I will properly thank you. Okay, first off, thank you for that. For that emote. Thank you so much for gifting a sub to Burn, Reimu, Tsu, Dicey29, and Nov. Thank you so much. That is some incredible support, my friend. Thank you so much. I very, very much appreciate that. To those 5 people, enjoy your emotes, and welcome to the Red Mage Village. Oof. Okay, actually, I didn't take that much damage. Thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. That is incredible. I very, very much appreciate that. That is extremely generous. Oh wait, I got like legit hit by something. I'm like legitimately getting hit by stuff right now. I don't know what score I'm at. I gotta watch those, like legitimately really watch those bombs. This one I can't avoid getting hit. Now can I get the S? Yes, probably. Yes, okay. I just have to not die. Thank you again for those gifted subs. I really, really appreciate it, bud. You are awesome. You're awesome without the gifted subs, but, like, thank you immensely. I'm gonna give Chuck Weenie knowledge and a heart attack. You succeeded on the first. You didn't quite give me a heart attack, but you definitely made my day. So, you know, whatever that's worth. Strike G. Okay, that's Phantom Storm. Splash Island is going to be ridiculously easy because I think my donut, like default donut, already has the ability. I don't know what one looks like. Something Skyrim Cave. Yeah, this one's gonna be ridiculously easy because the condition is like Gummy Ship with the formation change ability, which my donut has, so could link to me. You could if you want. It's just a cute puppy. So yeah, Reimu, I don't know if you were here for this, but we were talking about the Gummy Ship donut exploit here. So, I'm flying a big giant square, right? And, all enemy ships that fire on you in this game aim for the center of your ship. But with this ship, there is no center of your ship, so it's like reverse anti-grazing, like, all the time. Buddy the Chugweenie. I'll click on that right now. Oh my god, that's actually adorable. That is a very cute puppy. I love the tail. That is a long tail. A big giant, like, floopy bacon ears. It's great. 5 months is all your stomach, I guess. Well-behaved Chihuahua and a not inbred pug, but also long puppy. Also, I'm already done with the mission. I can just chill. Doggo. I'm not even like the biggest dog person. I'm more of a cat person, but that dog is adorable. I like dogs. I like basically all animals. I was afraid of dogs growing up. No incident or reason behind it. I just kind of afraid of dogs. I liked cats. They were chill. But like I lived on a ranch for like a little while in my 20s, and I grew to appreciate dogs pretty quick. Lizards are fantastic. Lizards are legit. I love. Have you seen the video that Komodo dragon, I think it was, like just kind of shuffle waddling really fast on the floor to through the fire and flames? That's a fantastic video. Discovered tapirs recently, now I'm obsessed with those. Want one. I've started, in the interest of odd animals, I've started to really like opossums and raccoons. Well, raccoons aren't odd, but like I've started to really like opossums. Yes, old beans. Oh yeah, axolotl are fantastic. They're so cute. I love them. They're extremely adorable. Have them, but they never show up. Ah, lame. If you ever somehow manage to like sneak a picture of one. Emus are known to break out every. Oh, okay. Yeah, they do that. Name is Boris. He's an asshole. I need to pet ostriches. No, I don't. I want to live. Okay, floating island. I can either do mission 3 with Notini ships, which I'm gonna do first, or mission 2 with 4 lock-on weapons, which is basically lasers. So, a chinchilla. Chinchilla are fantastic. How about a penguin? I live in a desert. No, they would die, and I would feel awful. Yeah, chinchilla are really fragile and kind of high maintenance, but they're adorable. Otherwise, I would. If I, like, had confidence in my ability to properly take care of a chinchilla, I would have one. Australia had a war against emus. I'm assuming they lost. Yeah, it lost. Should not have any fence. I want a cat again, but I also want to, like, treat the allergy first. Yeah, floating island. I'm going to try mission 3 with Notini. I don't think it'll be that bad. Because it's still the donut. Right, this is this, so I gotta like actually like pay attention. I'm trying to do mission 3 as little as possible. It's just like some of the mission 3s actually have like the least awful conditions to them. Oh, I can use the right analog stick. Okay. Kind of hecky, though. Oh, I had something I didn't have before. Okay, interesting. Oh, we're dead. Not afraid. Did a few people got a 5-star? Nice. Okay, this might not be it. This is why I have the backup. Oh wait, no, I'm in an A though, and I literally only need like an S rank. I don't need to like get SSN. I'm sorry, this is a scary second. I know, right? Oh cool, there's more stage. All I have to do is just hit a normal S and I'm fine. There we go. Ooh. It was kind of tight without gummy ships. Even an S plus one. Wow, I cut that one pretty close, but hey, we did it.
Ha! You see that?
And it wasn't him, it was Gene, who gets not upset about getting because he didn't have any dedicated animal characters. So goes your pity break progress, yeah. Okay, so that is done. That is floating highway. Now I need ancient highway. For this one I'm gonna do, you can either do mission 3 with 80 speed, plus senior mission 2 with 8 abilities. Mission 2 probably is easier, and this would also be the last instance where I would do Mission 3. Except for maybe Dreadnought, but also no. Someone has a take when I get him telling Genshin, trying to have a specific goal in mind. I would like any 5-star, but I haven't played the game in months. And I kind of want to, because it was a good game, but like, I don't know. So ready to do the one free pull on Camlino and then nothing else? Yeah, Cam is a big skip for me as well, which I'm gonna go do right now as a matter of fact. Got to look off Venti's banner, yeah. Like, I kind of want to play the game. I don't want to stream it. I was thinking about it, but I have other things I can play for chill. Diluc is a hot commodity. Is that a pun? So do I have like the full thing where I can like put my webcam up on the screen so I can like show my ceiling? Perfect. That's about where I'd want to go. So can I like, yeah I can, okay cool. Not venting again, not worried about not pulling, okay. So what I want off of this one pull is Lightning's Burst because I got her LD twice. Like I'm gonna do this free. If I don't get anything, I don't get anything. I really don't care about Camlino. I didn't pull for him very hard when he came out, and I'm not pulling hard for him now. Yeah, he's not bad, but I have other things that can cover ice right now. I have Kurasame if I need to cover ice. Got Traveler, Diluc, Mona, Jean, Clea. That's 5 more than I have. But, you know, I didn't really do a whole lot of pulling. So, I need to pick up the game again. I have Traveler. Oh, they're 5-star? Okay. I haven't pulled a 5-star. Is this talking about? Oh no, it's got a bunch of things. Okay. Let me pull up my spreadsheet. Yes, you can currently see my ceiling. Because I want to keep track of the poll. I want Lightning's Burst, and I have one multi to do it in here. Do I care that much for this? Not particularly. Okay. Let's let's 2008 YouTube this. Yeah, my don't pay attention to my gems. I went hard on Kuja. Got him though. Show me that cool, spirally, spacey looking orb. Aw, dang, it was dark on the thing. Okay, so I'm not getting burst. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, cool. 9, 10. Okay. Not even an EX. Stingy video game. I already have Rydia's EX. So who's on this banner? Rydia, Shantoto, and Cam with Lightning Burst. Okay. I have free multis for Reno going on, and I have a bunch of tickets to throw on Reno as well, so I'll drop my 10 tickets that I normally do. I'll pull up the webcam again if I somehow get burst. Still free to play besides Welcome Blessing, which is value. Buying the upgrade to the Battle Pass is also value. I can't afford either. There's another Cam 15. Oh, Gold Orb. I'll go back to the webcam for this. I always drop 10 tickets on every banner, just in case. It's an EX or an LD. It's Rydia's EX. Okay. That's not terrible. I'll take that. I already had it, but I'll take it anyway. I'll drop 4 more tickets. And yes, I had 666 tickets going into this. I'm not using them on Cam, God no, because I don't care. A lot of these are for Reno, like 150 some odd are for Reno. And you ironically main Bennett, who has a 4-star. Okay. Okay, those are my 10 tickets. Cool. Nah, I'm not gonna drop the 6 more to get down. That was my free multi. That was a banner I just do not care about. Kamlano, I think, is like one of the bad guys from 11 or something. Game is super free to play friendly. Okay. Right, so where did I leave off? This. Ancient Highway. M3 with 80 speed or M2 with 2 abilities? Let's see if I can get the abilities, or M2 with 8 abilities, rather. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, if I could only get like 1 more ability then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, okay. I can take off the auto regen for... No, I don't want to use cost converters. Let's put auto regen back on. that auto regen. This bad guy from 11 who gets backstabbed immediately by his big brother Eldnar's costume do look styling though. Yeah, the costume looks cool. Let's drop that because I best it without that. And I need 2 abilities. Let's do... So on the other 2 auto regens. Okay. Okay, in that case, I'm gonna do Ancient Highway Mission 2 EX. Yeah. That's a bunch of medals. Not having the metal converter means a slower berserk, but I think I can S this with like a falcon or something even so. Mega Man Sonic ass music, yeah. Yeah, give me those medals. We're already at rank D and we're berserk. Cool. Nothing on your freebie. Sorry to hear, bud. Although I shouldn't say that because I don't like hearing it myself. But, yeah. There's apparently a treasure you really want, like a high power ship for or something. You need to kill that thing in like 1 or 2 hits or something to get a rare enemy to spawn. So whatever just means you don't have to waste time on boards. Exactly. How have you been doing with challenge quests in Lufenias out of curiosity? Because I don't get to talk Opera Omnia like in depth like very often at all, and it makes me sad. I hear the Mega Man in this now. Oh my god. Hello, Hunter. Goodbye, Hunter. The funny is you've completed all of them. I've done all but Gao's. And I know Gao's probably isn't that bad, but the, like, it gets its group attack off and nothing I do can mitigate it. And I don't want to burn abilities on the first wave. Like, it gets its orb attack without an orb, it feels like. And I don't know what to do about it. Because it just wipes me. Was that S? I wasn't paying attention.
Ha! You see that?
Okay, that was S. Whew. Wishy-washy, I'm thinking 30. I'm at 30 some odd tokens because of the free pass. And like a bunch of dupes. Like, I got Noctis twice. I got Warrior of Light Burst twice looking for his LD because I got his burst once. Of course I used my Moogle tokens for him, yeah. I only got Kuja once and I had to go deep for Kuja's burst, and I feel bad about that. And I got Squall twice. A lot of challenge quests are like the thing I skip. Okay, so for Broken Highway, I need mission 1 with a teeny with 4 impact gummies. So I think I can cost convert once and do that. Oh no, teenies need to have 4 impacts. Never mind, I can't cost convert at all. So I just need to make teenies with impact. That shouldn't be that big of a deal. Impact, okay, so like 2 each. Aw, dang. Okay. That's what I call a teeny shit. Usually just assume to get the gems even if you can't complete them. Kamari's was absolute garbage. It's easier to solo with Arden than prolong the dead weight, yeah. I actually, this is a bad habit of mine, but I don't even do them if I can't complete them, which means I probably set on a bunch of gems doing that. But like, I don't know, I like challenge quests. I would like them more if it wasn't like such a limited roster. Because they're either free or impossible. There's no in between. And challenge quests got off on a really bad start with how it was introduced. Like, the quest it was introduced on was just really bad. The DLC ones are so bad, yeah. You have 4 characters. Like, the challenge quests are generally easier if you have a fully kitted burst character. But, like, otherwise it's kind of a pass. Depending on what you have. And maybe 2 of them are good, yeah. And that's assuming one of those characters has, like, their burst and LD and everything. Okay, so, like, actually, how many of each? Okay, so... I probably can't double fly this, but I technically don't have to, I don't think. This one is Mission 1. Wait. Did I mix up? That's Sunlight Storm. Hold up. Let me pull up the guide, because maybe I wrote it down wrong. Broken Highway. Yeah, the guide here is wrong. Yo, Fang, what is up, pilot? Gummy ship set with 2 or more slash gummies. 4 or more slash gummies. So mission 2 with 2 slash gummies then. And where the hell did the 4 impact come from? Because this was just like wrong. Was it Ancient Highway? No, that's 8 wheel. Okay. You can solo Gallus Lufeni. I just need to remove one of his speed passives. Really? Because I have 8 fully decked out. Okay, that's 6 or more shield gummies. Which in theory I could just cost convert. That's 3 and I'd rather not do. That's 2 or more slash gummies. Okay, I think I can just like... cost convert and put 2 slashes on here. That's... I can only fit 200 though, so like, oh, I would have to double cost convert no matter what, I think. Yoink. Okay, I'm gonna keep that in mind. Thank you. Yeah, because I have 8. I actually really like 8. I just... him and Edward I don't get to use a whole lot, despite both being, like, really good. Gonna need to use a Kuja friend in the first way to blitz them down. Other than that, I can do it. It's just a long process. Would that be the strat casually is like actually using the Kuja friend in Wave 1? Because like it's Wave 1 of the Lufeni I'm having trouble with. I've completed every other Lufenia. Lufenia is actually kind of fun. I know it's not going to stay that way, but it's off to a better start than Chaos. Also, Chaos is free now, which I love. Like, base Chaos is free. And dear God, did it take way too long for base Chaos to, like, calm the hell down. That rating would say looks like that might not happen. Oof. Well, free day. Chill day. Okay, 2 or more slash gummies. That wave is the only pain. Okay.
Bring it on.
Ooh, I'm getting hit though. Yeah, I'm getting hit with these because they're so wide. God just loves those muscly dudes, yep. Gaudio is fantastic. I used that for Gladio's Lufenia, and like it was one of the funnest things ever. Because it's like, oh no, Gladio only gets 3 turns with his LD buff. He doesn't need more than 3 turns with his LD buff if you time it right. Okay, I'm rank E. Like, I actually have to dodge with this setup, though. Because they're, like, so huge. But in theory, it won't be a problem. When I play around with Gladio, it makes sense that he nearly lasted his own LC and viability. Yep. Same. Like, he does on paper, he doesn't look like that good of a tank. In practice, he's a fabulous tank. Galuf overtook him like right at the end. Yeah, Galuf. Galuf is still viable though. Like, that's the thing. Like, like when Chaos started, it was like healers that were like perma viable. Now it's tanks. Like, tanks are pretty dang good. Okay, there's my rank S. I don't care anymore. Slash is neat, but like regular power, everything else just kind of overshadows, and they are so bulky. Only tank you haven't pulled for Snow, same. That's personal bias, also same. 404 enemies not found. Oh god, this is a 40-minute video, I realize. Okay. It's viable, but god. Okay. Okay, so Broken Highway is done. The guide was incorrect, but it is done. Yeah, what it said for this was Sunlight Storm, so maybe. Took you an eternity to get, eventually got Edge, and he also makes it fair for you, Lufenia, as a joke. Don't you have to, like, actually actively time his smokes, though? Or his EX? Like, I have him, too. He's far from bad. I absolutely love using him when I can. He's kind of great, but... Okay. Ah, okay, it just mixed them up, okay. Oh, I have to have, okay, I have to have 2 teeny ships, okay. So, I've used 4 Gungnir's, and, okay, so this one will have to be different. No, not slash, impact. Grabbed 8 for tier 18, more than happy with that, yeah. I'll just not use the last two Gungnir's, that's fine. To put your perfect Kuja back as support. Oh, no, that's fine. Like, yeah, not having Kujas for a while was kind of a thing, but like... This should be free because all my abilities are intact. Just set aside some time. I like 8's counter mechanic, and his LD giving him, like, a brief lock really, really helped. I had 8 before. The only thing I was missing was his LD, and I think I got it off of a ticket. I don't remember. But I got it and was happy. Tiny sips of spinning, yeah. Gotta see what they look like. Yeah, they're just kind of like, wow, they're pretty cool while just spinning there even. Oh, I got hit! Whatever. I only have to reach S rank. I don't have to keep it. Very happy with 8. He's a good lad. I don't like the Type 0 characters in Opera Omnia because there are so many of them when they're kind of over-representing, whereas other games are getting underrepresented, mostly tactics. However, I'm still gonna play Type 0 one of these days. It's kind of on my list. Yeah, I don't think I have to finish at Metal Rank 30. I think I just have to hit it once. Which means free. Type 0 is good, suffers from 13-2 syndrome. Very good mechanics, story's kind of a mess. I think I got hit, but immediately got Berserk again. I'm not sure. Or maybe my teeny ships hit something. Okay, yeah, so the guide I was looking at was not incorrect, but with the wrong missions. Or wrong routes, rather. Okay, we're about to hit the last one. We're about to hit the last thing after this. Berserk again. See, I've heard 13-2 had a better story than base 13. Makino will get a burst? Really? Oh, yeah, no, that makes sense. Alright, one last EX mission, and then this is Plat. Platting this game is actually going to be kind of emotional for me. This game is like kind of one of my... This game is in my top 5. Like, having replayed it, yeah, I freaking love this video game. Alright, one last edit. 13 years about time travel and plot about, hey, you like lightning, right? She went missing in time, figured... Oh, okay. Okay, I need 2 Ultimas, which is 600 cost. Okay. This is almost 700 cost. It's almost the entire ship. I have to use both cost converters. That gives me 1. What I could do is lower that down. Okay, it's not going to lower very much. It's not going to cut the cost, like, hardly at all. Yeah, that would only give me 20 more. That would give me a good fair bit. You mean hijack chat? No, I don't get to talk about Abromnia, like, hardly at all. So it's okay, actually. Okay, better idea. So I need 328. So I need to lower... I need to lose 64. How much are each of my bars? 8. I need to lose 8 orbs. Ugh. I could lose some HP. They don't cost anything though, they only cost 1. Okay, that could do. I don't know how strong it's gonna be, because I'm relying on Ultimas. I need to play 13-2 myself at some point, but like I've heard it's like unequivocally better than 13 in like every way. By a lot of people. Two or more Ultima Gummies. 3x3x3, or 3 with a Drain Gummy, which isn't that bad, but a Drain Gummy. So, I'm gonna try this. All I have to do is hit S rank. I don't have to stay there. Getting hit at all is really bad right now. Okay, ring D. All I have to do is hit S once. And I also need to stop getting hit. Okay. I'm pretty sure I don't have to stay there, I just have to live, which is why I didn't take off any of my blocks. Saw's DLC, best DLC. I also need to play World of Final Fantasy one of these days, speaking of Pokemon Final Fantasy. Like, I realize now, all of a sudden, that that game exists, and every time I see someone playing, it's like, God, I need to play that. Maybe I'll do that after Symphony of the Night, then, as blind. I know I liked the Ultima Gummy a lot. I also remember not using it in PS2 all that much because of how prohibitively expensive it is. It's strong as hell, but, like... It's enough for the core? Okay. Don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die. Also, Ultima's really good for single target. That's about it. Classic ATB. I've seen very little about it, and I don't want to know anything going in. I know it's cute, and I know I want to play it, and I own it, and I've never played it, and I'm not entirely sure why. Always something else came up. Pachoo! That should be plat. Top Gun. Platinum. I get the screenshot. Yeah, right as it was fading out. Fantastic. That's about as 100% as you could expect out of me. Now I'm actually satisfied. %, speedrun. No, thanks for asking. Oh my god. Ultra rare 2.9%. Not a lot of people do this. Level 100% when? No, thanks for asking. I'll do a level 1 someday, but not a level 100%. God, no. And that's someday. Wait, let me get this on the no layout. That doesn't seem hard, just time consuming. Mushroom 8 is hard. Mushroom 8 is legitimately really bad, too. You share this with platinum trophies? Yeah. But this one is special to me. This one is just unequivocally special to me because it's this game. That is 100% to my satisfaction. Oops. Save as... Those are going on Twitter as soon as I'm done. Oh. 44-hour playthrough. 44-hour plat. I had other save files here, so there were things I had already done, but they're not things I wouldn't have done on this by nature of, like, playing the game anyway. Most of those were story progression. I'm gonna go bully Saïx. I want to actually do some actual Kingdom Heartsing today. I wish I could bully Sephiroth. I wish you could refight Sephiroth, because I'd love to bully him with this build.
Do you feel it? The moon's power. Moon, shine down. No exit. Do you feel it? The moon's power.
Back off. Back off. It's over.
No exit.
This is it. Take this.
He's gonna be in TM. Oh, I don't have a quick run. It's gonna suck. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ouch. 3, 4.
Yeah. It's over.
I misjudged you.
Back off.
No exit.
Ah, he's gonna get...
Back off.
Dang. And that was entirely on me, too. Three, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2.
Yeah. This is it.
I misjudged you.
Yeah. Take this.
What if I had a heart?
I had to bully a Data Org member. I had slowly developed a strat for Data Axel. Because I've started to understand that a little better, but I don't feel like doing that right now. I feel like ending on the highest of high notes. Which is bullying Saïx for the millionth time. But there it is. 44, almost 44 and a half hours. Casual play. And this game is 100%ed. To my satisfaction. Now, I haven't gotten all the gummy treasures, and I didn't do all of the gummy EX missions. But no. I kind of don't care right now. In theory, Dreadnought 3 EX isn't that bad. You just need a Drain Gummy. But how expensive is that? I'm not actually going to do it, but how expensive is that? Okay. Prohibitively so. Okay. That seems nuts. But that's also my first plat trophy, and it's kind of fitting that it's in Cage too. I kind of like that. Kind of want to get PS Plus and upload this save so I have it forever. I haven't 100%ed Cage 2 since the PS2. I didn't do it on PS3, and I didn't do it on PS4 until now. This is like one of my favorite games of all time, and having replayed it crit mode, this is Final Thoughts mode at this point. God, this just felt really good to do. I love this game a lot. I played a rando as a bonus incentive. And I'm like, you know, maybe I'll play crit mode so I can just play this game kind of casual on the vanilla. That'll take like forever and I'll be able to play this game forever, right? I'll even 100% the journal so I can play it forever. I was wrong. I was completely and unequivocally wrong. This wasn't forever. I haven't really even sated the urge to keep playing this game. This is easily my favorite Kingdom Hearts game, and it is just one of my favorite games of all time. It's just so good. The only part of this playthrough I didn't like was Mushroom 8. That was it. Everything else that I did in this was fun and good. I love this game. Kingdom Hearts 2 is just a treat. It's such a gem. I love this game. I love this game. And, so it kind of makes sense that this is my first plat. Because I don't go for trophies, and I don't play on consoles all that often. And I definitely don't play for trophies or achievements while I'm playing on consoles. I don't generally go for things like that on Steam. I don't do retro achievements a whole lot. So it's not like I couldn't before today. But this was the first time I actively, like, I didn't even actively set out to do it. I just 100%ed the game and got pretty dang close and decided, hey, you know, while we're here. So, like, Gummy Missions EX was, like, the post-credit scene of 100% crit mode. Like, yeah, I say 100%, showing off a lot of not 100% stuff. First plat wound up being KH3. Nice, I need to do that still. I want to play KH3 on stream, but I've heard streamers have been getting, like, having their streams taken down for playing KH3, like, live, and it's like, I'll wait on KH3 for a bit. I want to do this with Birth by Sleep someday, but that's going to be insane, because a lot of the stuff Birth by Sleep asks you to do is significantly harder. Like, Birth by Sleep is a significantly more difficult game. Should finish your crit mode playthrough. I should do one someday. Like, I kind of want to play that game again and actually give thoughts on it, which is why I want to stream it, but I don't know that I can safely do that right now, so, and it was literally something I just had heard from a friend. I didn't see any proof of myself, but it's like, that's enough for me to not take any chances right now. Second and third platform being P5, P5R. Now that makes sense. I can see that. This is my first plat, though, and it's, like, probably legitimately my third favorite game right now. Hollow Knight is up there. Earthbound is probably up there. Like, I think I can safely say KH2 is probably my second or third favorite game at this point. Like, this playthrough was some of the most fun I've had in a very long time. And, like, I don't know, it felt good to come back to it, even after all these years. Like, it was half my life ago when this game came out. And I skipped about half a week of high school to just no-life it. Like, I'm talking, wake up in the morning, play KH2 literally all day, only taking breaks for, like, eating and, you know, like, not petrifying and stuff, and staying up really late and doing it again. I skipped, I think, about 3 days of school. I got it on a Friday. Like, on a Friday night, I think. And played the entire week and ended up missing Monday, like, played the entire Friday, Saturday, Sunday, played Monday into Tuesday, and I think I took Wednesday off so I could catch up on sleep. Is your most replayed? Yeah. It is absolutely my favorite in the franchise by a lot. Second favorite is Birth by Sleep, and I want to get Birth by Sleep this treatment, but I also kind of don't. Birth by Sleep is a very, very special game to me, but not near as special as this game. Birth by Sleep, is significantly harder, so I don't think I would, like, I think it would frustrate me more than platting this did, But I kind of want to do a crit mode playthrough at some point, but I think I would overlevel really fast, just to kind of like, yeah, okay, I'm doing this to say I'm doing it. I don't know that I would full 100% Birth by Sleep, though. Because, like, it is just... It's less intricate of a battle system and a little bit less interesting. KH3 more than 2. That's a take. And not in a bad way. From what I've seen of Data Org fights, it does have a lot under the hood that I really like. I just haven't gotten to that point myself. I didn't hate KH3. It's really refreshing to see someone say they like 3. Like, that much. Like, God, that's a positive take. You love to see it. Favorite games are Suikoden 2, Symphony of the Night, and Bloodborne. I need to add Suikoden 2 onto the list at some point. And I've heard I don't need to play Suikoden 1 first, but you have a bonus. Like, you get all the characters from Suikoden 1 at some point or something. Done Data Org fights in there because you don't have the DLC. I want the DLC really bad. Like, I want to play it, but I would want to play it on stream, and that's a risk right now that I don't want to take. I really enjoyed my playthrough of 3, though. Like, I had a lot of fun with it. It was really good to play. I loved it. It was good. So we got into a sequel, takes place in different countries, so nobody gave you start for... Okay. Everything feels more satisfying in 3. I have seen the Data Org fights, and I've seen what the battle system can do. And as a result, I definitely think it's... Like my first impression playthrough is about middle ground. But, like, it wasn't so much disappointing as in it was impossible to live up to 15 years of anticipation. And then there's also my opinion on the Kingdom Hearts games should never have been numbered. But, yeah. Bug in the localization of Suikoden 2, but there's a patch you can choose if you want. I probably won't, because a lot of people just played it pure, unless it's, like, super game-breaky, but I think it'll be fine. I play buggy, old-school RPGs all the time. Besides, with Suikoden 2, we can get the return of Buddy Power. But yeah, I'm just kind of final thoughts in right now, because I don't want to end stream yet, but I have literally nothing else I could do that I could start now and finish in a reasonable amount of time. Missing music and missing text. I can live with that. That's fine. Feel man, KH2. That's a valid opinion. This is just, like, my personal favorite, but there's a lot of nostalgia and personality attached to it for me. And like, for a lot of people as well, but, like, that is a valid opinion. Like, there's no invalid opinion, but yeah. Where's this awkward silence? Yeah. But I can work with that in a game as a streamer. Suikoden 2 is decently on the list, so is Breath of Fire. Like, there's a lot of old school RPGs I want to get through because my resume is an RPG, primarily RPG video game player, is lacking some very key titles. Like, my least favorite in this series is Recoded by a mile, because I did not have fun playing that game. It's the only Kingdom Hearts game I've ever played that I had no fun playing. Well, that's not true. I had fun during the Olympus Coliseum bit with the turn-based RPG with Herc and Cloud. It's like, can I get a full game of that, please? Because that was pretty dope. But, other than that, I felt like I had the least fun with Recoded, the most fun with this. 3 was fun to play. I really liked it. I liked the final bosses in Recoded. I kind of am on the rest of them. Unironically like Chain of Memories. Chain of Memories is a fun game, you are correct. Like, I noticed you didn't say Rechain. Regardless of whether that was intentional or not, you are correct. I like Chain of Memories, and I like Rechain of Memories. I say not wanting to finish... I could finish Rechain, but it's beginner mode. Who wants to, like, actually watch me suffer through that? I probably wouldn't play it very long anyway. I haven't played Days, and therefore don't have a valid opinion on Days. It's the only one I haven't played. Probably like Chain of Memories disproportionately compared to other people. See, Drake Lex, you're among friends here. No, I like Chain of Memories, and I played the GBA version twice, both routes, and I played Rechain a bunch of times. They're almost unfair to compare the two. Like, they feel like very different games. Even though they're the same exact game, they feel very different. If like, I'm not conveying this very well, but like, Chain of Memories and Rechain are like two different experiences despite being the same premise. And I like them both for different reasons, because they're kind of different games to me. Liked Recoded just because of the fact that gameplay switched up regularly, it had the BBS ability system, yeah. I liked the turn-based... yeah, okay, so Recoded has its merits. Like, thinking back to it. I just remember not enjoying it that much at the end of the day, except for the final boss fights. I didn't like the platforming. The platforming was frustrating because it was 8-point movement at all times, and, like, doing some of the precise stuff later on was kinda eh. But yeah, otherwise, yeah, I actually didn't hate it. I did play it to completion. If I wasn't having fun, I wouldn't have finished it. Also had the data space, which was pretty cool, yeah. These had a good story meant gameplay. I know a lot of people really liked Days. I don't know if it was for story gameplay or both. I can't really give an opinion on Days like I used to, because it's completely unfair for me to give an opinion on a game I've not personally played. If I play it and dislike it, fine. But yeah. That's just kind of where I be. Honestly, don't really feel like there's an objectively bad Kingdom Hearts game then. Because, like, I can find merit in all of them. I just know that I wasn't the biggest fan of Recoded, and I haven't played Days yet. I love Birth by Sleep is my second favorite. Although if I replay 3, it'll probably overtake. But I have to play it to find out. 1 and 3... 1 is interesting. 1 is, like, really interesting because of how different it is compared to literally the rest of the series that came after. For better or worse. But it was also, I think, my first real PS2 game, if not FF10. I think FF10 came first, and then it was KH1. Try to find something easy like play watch. Also pretty chill about stuff play watch, yeah. As someone who prides themselves on being completely analytical about everything, and trying to not be like a YouTube reviewer, which is why I don't do reviews, I try to find something positive and critical I can say about anything I play, unless I'm just straight up not having fun, but in which case I can still try and be positive. The only times I say things are like objectively bad is when I'm like actually salty at a boss, in which case you can probably take what I'm saying and throw it in the bin. Except Mushroom Maid is just kind of legitimately bad because it doesn't follow its own rules. It's not really a game or anime I actively don't like. There I can find anime I actively don't like, but... Union, Unchained, Are you talking about the cutscene thing in 2.8? Because if it's just the cutscene thing, that's not really a game. As far as the mobile game, I've actually... From what little I played of it, it seemed fun, but I didn't really get far enough. Like, it's gone through several iterations, the first of which was, like, pay to win, and then it got better at Union Cross, and then I don't know anything about Dark Road. Like KH1 because of how different it is. It felt so mysterious. There was like an era of mystery and adventure and whimsy that no game since had in the series. Like, KH1 had a charm that could never have again been matched throughout the series. But it's also not the funnest thing to actively play. Well, it was so pay to win when you pay. Yeah. What's Tiger Electronics version? I would find something positive to say out of spite. If we're gonna meme, I'll meme right back. Yeah, no, like the mobile, like I think the original iteration of the Kingdom Hearts mobile game was extremely pay to win. And then Union Cross was pretty free to play friendly, and I have no idea about Dark Road. Like, I'm really glad the power cooperated and didn't go out a second time, Lamau. I don't know, I'm just kind of floating in space right now. I don't want to end stream yet, but like... frustrated you about it? Oh, plenty of things in the series frustrated me. But I don't know about if there's a game as a whole that I would actively say is just objectively bad. Oh, I know, yeah. I cheese those. I only do them in the arena, and I basically spam stun or 2 dice. Absolutely not, no. No, thank you. Because I would like to keep a Twitch channel, thank you. That said, the races can go step on a Lego, and yeah, I was off-screen 100%ing on beginner mode, Birth by Sleep, and then I stopped to do Rechain, which I've yet to complete Reverse Rebirth, because I can only do a few rooms of that before I'm like kind of done with the game. I like Chain of Memories a lot, but like right at this exact second in time, I can only play it in small bursts. Specifically, Reverse Rebirth for some awkward reason, just because like, yeah, with Sora the deck is always samey because I built it that way on purpose, but I can kind of fluidly work around it. Whereas if I don't like a world in Reverse Rebirth, it's like, well. One of the big downsides to Chain is I wish it wasn't kind of a, like, not waste, but like I kind of wish it wasn't like kind of awkward to gain HP in Chain of Memories, because it feels like you're sacrificing so much better whenever you take a level up in HP. But it's like if you're at low HP, even on beginner, you can just get like completely destroyed. KH2 reviews most vocal anti-3 people swear KH2 is a perfect game. KH2 is not a perfect game. I've just 100%ed it. It's far from perfect. First off, Mushroom 8 exists. Second off, I don't know how much I care about the EX Gummy missions. And, like, there's a lot you can exploit to really make the game really easy. But, like, that's true of, like, any game. This isn't a perfect game. It's just my favorite. Its biggest crime, KH3, was the form grinding. I like form grinding, but I like grinding. I find form grinding really chill. Turns out I was doing master form grinding all wrong too. Because like you can go into here. I forget exactly where, but you can go in. It's easy to do on level 1 for sure, but I think it's like this orb. These orbs. You can get these in master form. And then go out here and immediately die. Because you've room transitioned, you've saved. And because you're reloading, these respawn. And your drive gauge is full. So I think like that's the actual final mix cheese for master form. Valor's just the only one that's awkward that doesn't really have a trick. Yeah, Mushroom 5, but that's about it. Every game is a fan relation, the game itself so flawed doesn't make it up for it, yeah. My favorite game ever is still FF6. And despite the fact that I had more fun with this, I still, FF6, to top FF6 would be to completely blow my mind the way it was when I was 6 years old and played it for the first time. So like, yes, it's nostalgia reasons, but yeah. Wish more games, media in general, would have the sense of mystery that KH1 had. Yeah. Like, KH1 had this whimsical charm, sense of adventure going on. Like, almost like actually what they were trying to capture in playing a Disney movie combined with, like, playing a fairy tale. Like, it had this mystery magic about it that no other game in this series came close to capturing. Like, it still told a good enough story in its own right with the rest of the series, but god, KH1, god, it had a magical charm about it that could never have been replicated. KH over time started to take itself its own lore too seriously. Yeah, kinda. While I don't hate it, while it is worthy of criticism, I still hold that it is not, ooh, Nomura doesn't know how to write. No. That, I flat out stop. I put a moratorium in that take right there because it's like, those same people defend Metal Gear, so... Like, it's not to say the series is unworthy of criticism. It absolutely is, especially as time went on. But, yeah, it's really far from perfect, but I wouldn't say it's bad. Like, objectively. Like there's no grand scale of good and bad writing for which I may analyze through my monocle. Is it perfect? God, no. Is it great? A lot of the times, especially early on. Ruby went downhill and started to go with a darker story. I've not seen Ruby, and I'm only dodging just because I need to, like, I promised my soon-to-be roommates that I would watch it so that I could talk with them about it. Like, one thing I would have done with this series is not called KH2 KH2. I would have given it, like, a subtitle. And KH3 would have also had a subtitle, so we could end this stupid dichotomy of main game versus side game. Because, yeah, you can call Chain of Memories a side game, but, like, what happens in it is kind of very, very important to the plot of this game. And I don't know that I would call Birth by Sleep a side game, it's a prequel. I don't know anything about Ruby. I'm actually dodging on Ruby, so I don't want to know anything. Because I promised my roommates I would watch it someday. Ruby is a main game and it's hard to avoid that. Exactly! Like, it's really hard to call Dream Drop Distance a side game when the events of it are kind of very vital to 3. Like, 2 and 3 being, like, 1, 2, and 3 being the main games and everything else being a side game is just kind of like poor analysis, really. Binge it one day, except I got yanked for YouTube. Ugh. I'll open that can of worms privately later. Play Super Robot Wars. Every game is standalone easy. Let's play Final Fantasy. Every game is standalone easy. Starts with 13.3. Starts with After Years. Oh god, I wouldn't wish that fate on anybody. Gotta be MOM, so no if how that ties into the story. I'm dodging on that too for now. I don't think I'm gonna play it though. It's very, very new, so I don't know if I'm gonna watch it or play it or what. It's like, I don't know. Play Persona 4 or 5. Both games are standalone. I'll probably play 5 at some point. China's gonna attack. Because he'll do it a million times. Just play Tactics Ogre Battle. Every game is still... Wait. You know what's sad about the Ogre series? I read an interview with the devs about, like, the 25th anniversary of Tactics Ogre, and when asked if they would do another game, it was basically ask Square Enix. They have the publishing rights. Which, okay, good. Atlus doesn't have them anymore because Atlus is in love with basically Persona and that's about it. But on the other hand, Square Enix is in love with this and Final Fantasy and that's about it. Or use standalone actually rubber shipping and dungeon crawler. And I'm not gonna stream through 3. I would have to, like... I'd probably veto it as a Patreon thing. I would have to get an insane amount of money dumped on me to play 3 on stream blind. Well, not blind, first playthrough. Because, I've watched the game be played before. It wouldn't be true blind. But, like, I would have to... It would take a lot of... It would take a lot to grease those wheels, I feel like. Bacon, sorry, only one game left, hoping for more forever. Isn't that one, like... Isn't that the one that, that's, like, technically an Ivalice, but not but is, but not but is? And the music is also really good because it was done by the same composer? Technically an Ivalice, yes, okay. Like, it's not true canon to Tactics or 12, but it is technically an Ivalice kind of thing. Skip 3, watch a playthrough for the plot, use spoiler-free walkthrough. Probably. You know what else is on my list for the sake of the archive and for the sake of me actually getting around to it is Golden Sun 1 and 2. I've 100%ed Golden Sun 1 twice. I've started Golden Sun 2 twice. I've gotten lost and stopped my playthrough of Golden Sun 2 twice. It's very Ivalice, but in a wink wink nudge nudge kind of way, okay. That's fine. I love Ivalice, so Vagrant Story is like a good possibility. I kind of want to build a list of things to stream, but then I would have like a year planned out and run into internet problems and then like crumple the list digitally and get sad. Some of the best mechanics in the RPG, but the tutorial is difficult. Interesting. I want to play through Golden Sun. Like, I've beaten Golden Sun 100%, like, twice, and it's a very fun game. I love it. But I never played 2. Opening cutscene is very easy to skip through, but important. Okay. Only main dungeon is 270 floors. They all look the same. There's a tired mechanic section going... Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember that. Like, it gates you to, like, actually go back and do the high school bits. When it's like, no, I want to get back to the fun part of this game. And granted, the social aspect is a part of Persona, and I wouldn't change that. I had this discussion RE Fire Emblem earlier. But, I'll get to it when I play 4 or 5. Probably 5. But I can't promise on when, because there's, like, other things on my list I want to get through. And I definitely want to alternate between blind and not blind playthroughs. Shelly was a pilot. Golden Sun Dark Dawn is fun. Final boss is so tanky, never finished even after doing basically everything. You get tired more when you're lower level. What's the trophy? I did it a little while ago. It was, Gummy Ship EX was the last trophy. Gunning is a chore because your party members leave when they get... Heck. Closest gameplay combat comparison after Vagrant Story's Mother 3, where you match the beat of the music, but an ARPG rather than turn-based. Ooh. Doc, I gotta tell you, you're doing a real good job of selling this video game to me, because I played through Mother 3 like 2 years ago, and I hecking loved that game. I have a full recorded playthrough of it that I was going to upload to Twitch, but I never did. I think I still have the files. I just have to edit one of the parts, because, like, I took a break. There's a long pause in a recording for me doing gacha pulls and getting salty. That I just have to edit out. The rest of the playthrough is fine by itself. I love that game. It was great. Gameplay-wise, I think I prefer Earthbound, but story-wise, Mother 3, just... God, that game is so good. Each dungeon is a 5th length block of Tartarus. Okay. P4X is all prime by just removing the tired mechanic. Okay. Good. Yeah, because I heard a lot about Persona 3 being like the best game since sliced bread. I watched a playthrough of it, and it's like I didn't care for it, but I watched it in high school, so maybe it was just high school angst of doing high school. But also at the same time, it was like, this game is kind of severely overrated, guys. I need to play... I'll probably play 5 one of these days on stream, but it's not like super high on my list right now. Like, cause the next week I'm starting, like Wednesday I'm starting, Final Fantasy IX because I wanna chill, and FF9 is a very comfy, chill game. And then, this is the last Cage stream for like a while, unless I do randos of it. Cause, Saturdays I'm gonna start tactics runs again, and alternate between tactics and not tactics. Probably 2 tactics versus a not tactics, unless I can come up with some good challenge run ideas for other games. So like next week, like the schedule changes completely. I might do a Cage 2 rando next Sunday after Patreon stuff. 100% Excalibur 2 run win. See, the problem with that is that's less a challenge and more of a, hey, hope you did like everything really fast, really good, really perfect, really good. Like, there's not a whole... I mean, there's a lot of missables, but it's like... You gotta open every box, gotta do all the Mognet stuff, and then you gotta fight Book Guy. Tactics is fun to watch. I'm doing a no challenge to ease myself back in, but I'm counterbalancing that with War of the Lions. And yes, no challenge is part of the challenge doc I have, so I count that. And while I do have a casual Let's Play up on YouTube, it technically wasn't unrestricted because I gave myself restrictions. Same problem as Soul Reaver 1, and it desperately needs a fresh coat of paint, but it plays so good. Never played Soul Reaver. I think Mint streamed Soul Reaver not that long ago. That's Legacy of Kain, right? Basically a task run. Oh no, people do it. People have done it. It's especially doable on the Steam version when you can skip cutscenes. And it's doable on an actual PS1 where you can open the lid and not have it count playtime for the FMVs. Also, in the Steam version, you can turn off encounters. Owned by Square, RIP Legacy of Kain. Yeah, Mint streamed, Mint to be, I don't know if he's here at the moment, streamed, the Legacy of Kain series, like, not that long ago, and that was actually low-key kind of fun to watch. I don't remember a whole lot of it, but I remember some of the mechanics and some of the fights and stuff, and it was actually pretty fun, from what I saw. So I'll probably put that, like, on the eventually list. So, in other words, I know what you're talking about when you say, like, compare it to, when you compare Vagrant Story to Soul Reaver in that regard. PC port of Persona 1, 2, and 2. I feel like there's a joke I'm missing in there. Right, I should put Quick Run back on. So I like having it on casually now. There are 2 Persona 2s. Nani? Too esoteric for any recommendation. That's fine. Why am I walking?
Yeah.
Vagrant Story that intriguing ties more heavily into 12 than Tactics, canonically way after, but they used a lot of ideas. It's Ivalice an all but explicit name. Interesting. My brief understanding of the Ivalician timeline was 12 Tactics and Vagrant Story separated by about a millennium each. I could be wrong. I'm more confident about the difference between 12 and Tactics, but I don't know about Vagrant Story. More confident meaning, yeah, like, not 100% I am right, but, like, I'm pretty confident in my assessment of that. Because there's, like, low-key lore in, like, the 12 bestiary somewhere that starts mentioning Ajora, but, like, it wasn't in the past thing, and Ajora was, like, a millennium before Tactics, I want to say. I could be wrong, but, like, from what I remember. My quote-unquote no-challenge of Tactics is going to be very story-analytical, and it might get me to Masako X a alternate route what-if scenario for it. A known good RPG Maker game, Nocturne Rebirth. Maybe someone knows RPG Makers. 3 RPG Maker games. Recommend Lisa. I'm not streaming that one blind. And it's not because it's a personal reason. I have been told by people who I know and trust very explicitly not to stream that game blind. And that's one of those I'm gonna go ahead and listen kind of things. There are times where people tell me to do or not do things, and I'm like, yeah, you're not my real parent. And then there are times people go, no, really, don't do this. And it's like, okay, that's the for your own good tone that I'm gonna go ahead and listen to. I will play them. I may record them. But I don't think I can stream those blinds. They're fantastic games from what I hear, but yeah. That's the tone. That's exactly the tone. That's the tone. And you are the 5th person, Dracolax, to tell me that. Well, maybe not the 5th in terms of, like, chronologically, but, like, you are one of 5 people who have told me that in the tone of voice of, no, seriously, you don't want to. Like, that's the tone, and it's like, you know what? That's the me listening. Totally hang out. I could Discord stream it. I don't know that I want to do that either, though. Well, time to hit the old dusty trail. I need to build a mod pack for Terraria, but FF14 drops this week, so I don't know. Like, Monday is probably going to be a day for it. I've played and streamed it. It's recorded. I don't know if it's in the archive, but it is on my YouTube. And that game is fantastic. I love it. Ooh, well, I think it's time I, ski-daddle. Never heard of Space Funeral. I'm not necessarily looking for RPG Maker games. I'm not discounting them, but I'm not necessarily going out of my way to look for them either. Hey, Goofy, can you don't? Goofy, can you don't? Well, I misread that. You gotta read the room. So the timeline you got for Ivalice, Vagrant Story set in Ivalice is a retcon after 12 released. Oh, okay. That makes sense. I was trying to, like, read ahead to the Fast O, and that just didn't happen. I don't know if they would be, like, up to like, they might be setting-wise a bit out of sorts for, like, my stream, but I'm not opposed to playing them at some point. I should put on draw rings, so I don't have to move as much. Well, I have an excuse to go put on draw rings now. Director himself, but also did both games. Okay. That's a shame, but I bet fans probably still count it. Can I afford to lose 22? Yes. Oh, I only have 2 draw rings anyway, so put the Cosmic Arts back on. Yeah, let's take the Cosmic Arts off, actually. Haven't seen anyone's first playthrough of Least in a while and kind of miss the... We'll see. I did a bad... I think I'll skedaddle.
Heal. Yeah.
Oh, I thought I missed that. I thought I was late.
Heal. Yeah.
Why am I grinding money, actually? I guess this is like a thing to do that's like chill while also technically playing the game. I gave my final thoughts a while ago. I've been doing the final thoughts thing a lot lately. Oof. Well... Short piece. Uncle Tsukihime longest stay, which is an experience. Let's recommend Gravity Rush. Like, in terms of, like, main games, I'm okay at the moment. I'm looking for challenge run stuff, though, but, like, good challenge run stuff. Not, like, meme-y stuff. Not like, lol, do this while drunk, or, you know, anything meme-y. I want, like an actual, like, challenge run of a game. Oof. Misread. Stuff like Souls, like, no-hit stuff. Yeah, I'd rather not. No-hit, no-hit. I don't want to do that. That's, like, not really, like, a fun challenge. That's, oops, I got hit by, like, a bat for 1 damage. Time to restart or something. I do want to play Dark Souls again, though. Maybe I can, like, Saturday that. It's a challenge run in and of itself. Recommend Bloodborne. I'll play that at some point. I think I own it. But I want to play through DS1 first.
Yeah.
902 to spell mode. Alternate DLC is mandatory. Naturally. Shark Anchor. I'm getting really cheeky with those pre-reads. I don't know how much money I even have. Besides a lot. So I'm like getting 1,200 like for all 4. I'm getting 300 per nobody win. And, like, the best part about that is when I form change, I leave the room, so I'm, like, room saving. Okay, that's a decent enough amount of money for right now. I want to min-max my stats eventually. Like, I'm not done playing. Like, the playthrough is done. I may not include all of this min-max grinding. But, like, I kind of don't want to stop streaming just yet. Maybe my power will go out and it'll decide for me again. I was gonna... Yeah. For my alley of challenge run stuff, TTYD challenge run, the main answer to that is I actually can't stream it right now because I can't, because the new capture card doesn't do composite. That time you need to be up at 5. Good luck, Doc. Thanks for popping by, though. And thanks for talking Defo with me. It's been a hot minute since I've been able to. Take care, though. Thanks again for the gifted subs, by the way. I appreciate it. Have a fantastic night, dude. Alright, otherwise, 1000 Year Door Challenge Run would be actually 1000% on the table. I loved that game, and then doing challenge runs to that seems very viable. Like, my alley of challenge runs, like, you know, tactics runs, maybe Pokemon runs, that would be interesting. That sort of thing. Right, I wanted Power Boost when I need Serenity Crystals, which means I need Mithril Crystals, which I need to buy gems or farm them. I should put on the Lucky setup, if I'm gonna do that. Oops. Can you afford to lose those? Take up those, yeah. 14. Need one more off. That's fine. Okay, I only have 2. Okay. So I need 9. Random every time I get a new edge to re-randomize swap out the Pokemon that got the winning KO. Define re-randomize. If it's something I'd have to do externally to the ROM, probably not. But otherwise, that's not a bad idea. Slay the Spire. I like card games. I am garbage at deck building, though. We're on Sora attack anyway. Send the run back to the Rens. Yeah, I don't know that I would do that after everything. That would get kind of tedious, I think. I'm open to Pokemon challenge ideas though, just because like it's a game that's pretty well suited to like a bunch of different custom weird challenges. And I am gonna do a Nuzlocke eventually. Monster Rancher 2. What challenge would that be? Riku, I like you, get away. You can save the randomized settings, you can 5-click process in total. Yeah, but like on stream, I would have to stop, close the ROM, close the emulator every time I beat a thing. Like yeah, it's a 5-click process, but it like kind of flow breaking. I wish sorcerers were like a little bit more common. Because berserkers are all over the place.
Gather. Back off. It's over. Back off. It's over.
Am I still using the Jackpot Keyblade? Use Pokemon Chaos right now. Every time we get a badge, swap out the whole winning team. That would be... I'm not gonna dismiss that one outright. That one sounds interesting, but... Chaos Edition random makes me think of, SM64 Chaos Edition. Which I know is not what's being described, but... Alright, these are stones. What are gems? Summon Ray, that's right. I thought it was in the elevator for some awkward reason. Drop Ramon's moves, types, items, teams, etc. Oh. It's on the wrong side. On the bright side, now that I'm like truly 100% done with this, I can actually just play it in my free time off stream if I want to. Which is nice if I want to like super min-max grind all the stats. Because aside all the gummy ship stuff and min-maxing, like, Sora stats, there's not a whole lot I would do at this point. I hadn't done that in a hot minute. Monotypes of Pokemon could be fun, because I haven't done those and it would give me an excuse to play Crystal again. Try get the no catching run. So like starter and gifts and that's it? That's an idea. I could also just do like solo starter runs and use the thing to just like not randomize any settings but like change my starters. And just like do what Q's doing with Black White 2 and do solo runs at that. The Q did Black White 2 with Venusaur and was starting it with Charizard. I don't know if she's continuing that or not, actually. Just monologue something. I'm gonna do a Nuzlocke for the sake of doing it. I don't know that I'm gonna expand upon the Nuzlocking, unless you're not talking about the permadeath feature. In your honest opinion, because I've gotten like a bunch of different things and I'm asking like single mod Nuzlocke, yeah, I don't think I will. What would be the least harmful game to Nuzlocke first?
Yeah. Ha! Take this. It's over. Yeah. Ha! This is it. Take this.
Because I'm thinking of doing Ruby.
Back off. Ha! Ha! Take this.
Not Gen 2, that's like definitely a common consensus.
Back off. Yeah. This is it. Yeah. Ha! It's over. Gather. Yeah. Ha! Yeah. Ha! This is it. Yeah. Gather. Yeah. Take this. Take this.
That's probably how I'm gonna do it, but I'm thinking of Ruby just to start with Mudkip. Because Swampert is like a kind of incredible Pokemon, and I'd like to give myself an easy enough time so that I don't dismiss Nuzlocke's out of hand in the future. That randomized platinum run. Oh, right, with God. Also, I've decided, I know you probably don't stream anymore, so, like, feel free to, like, tell me to heck off if you like, but I kind of want to watch you do a playthrough of, Fallout New Vegas. Not that I don't want to play it myself, but, like, that type of game is not something I'm in the mood for at the moment.
Gather.
Take care, Fang. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it as always.
Gather. Yeah. Back off. This is it. Yeah. 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 Ha! Take this. This is it. Gather. Ha! Ha! It's over. Yeah.
We get there and doing screenshot runs, definitely skipping the God bit, but yeah.
Ha! It's over. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know why I'm going for Serenity stuff so hard.
Heal.
Because it was crystals I needed. I'm like kind of tired. I really should build for the Calamity run, but right, I don't want to double jump here because I can't reach that, so it's like I have to fall and then double jump.
Gather. Gather. Gather.
Yeah, sorry, I forgot I had them on Sora attack.
Yeah.
I'm assuming so because Revengeance mode and all that, but like I wouldn't be opposed to like trying out weapons or something. I don't know. I'm admittedly very bad at organizing things like this.
It's over.
I don't know. It might not be something I hard commit to. I don't know. I know I want to do summoner stuff.
Yeah. This is it. Yeah.
But like I don't know what everyone else wants to.
Yeah. Ha! This is it. Yeah. Ha! Back off. It's over.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna enforce it. I know I just kind of want to do summoner stuff, but like I don't know.
Yeah. Take this.
Since like I'm the one in charge of it, technically it's my say. So like, I guess tentative answer is not gonna heavy enforce it.
Back off. It's over. Back off. It's over. Yeah.
All right, I specifically wanted crystals. I don't know why I went around fighting the everything.
Yeah. It's over.
Not saying. Oh yeah. I'm just not gonna enforce everyone else if they don't want to. You know what I mean? I'll enforce it for me all day long, but that's because I want to.
Yeah. It's over.
What I'm saying is I don't care enough to actually like try and pin down like a hard set of rules. That book guy was just kind of like sitting there T-posing. Really do a lot.
Gather. Yeah. Back off. Gather. Gather. It's over.
Okay. All right, I don't have a thing.
Back off. Take this. This is it.
Then have at it, I suppose. I really
Gather.
like. It's not something that's gonna detract from my experience in the playthrough. So like,
Gather.
I'm gonna farm your own stuff. Okay.
Yeah. Take this. Yeah. Take this. Yeah. Gather.
I'm just casually fighting things in this hallway, Lamau. Dang. Sora Anchorman.
Gather. Take this. This is it. It's over.
I love how much damage I do to things at this level. I want the very end of this room where there's sorcerers. Oh, right, because you're immune.
Yeah. It's over. Take this. Yeah. It's over. This is it. Heal.
Okay. I'm not sure why I needed... Oh yeah, because I needed Remembrance Crystal for Serenity Crystal, which I needed for power-ups. So basically I'd be farming there for a ridiculously long time. Game's 100%ed. This is not even a victory lap. This is just, I don't want to stop playing this video game, but I don't really know what to do in this video game right now, aside stuff I don't want to do. I wanted to actually play the combat portion of this game, in other words. Alright. Why did I go to the recipes tab as if that was going to have anything? Let's go skateboarding with Scrooge McDuck. Oh, this breaks the combo? Dang. That counts as landing, I guess. It didn't in Halloween Town. Oh, touch. Oh, you can't touch the wall. Oh, I see. Can you not grind? Oh, you can. I want to grind on. Aw, dang, I touched the wall. Yeah, I don't think I would have gotten the 5k here. I don't see 5k in this. Oh, but I can do this. Wait, how did I get it, like, some of the time, but not the other? I'm actually confused how it worked and then didn't. Oh, I think it might be... Yeah, okay. Yeah, you could, in theory, just loop that forever. In theory. Not gonna, though. That would be, like, the Halloween Town one was infinitely easier. Well, not so much easy, but at least fast. But yeah, I forgot there were enemies on this screen for a second there. And leaving this screen would not do me any good. Okay. I think I am gonna stop here. This is like the finale of KH2 vanilla critical mode 100%. I'll probably do randos of this in the future if I just really can't kick the craving to play this video game right now. But it is completely... It is done. It is complete. It is finish. And, yeah. Platinum trophy and everything, which is about as satisfied as I can possibly get. And, yeah, I don't really know what else to really say here. I don't know, I don't really have the words. This is, it feels good, because it's, like, one of my favorite games, and now I have, like, as far as, like, official console status goes, and now there's stream proof, platinum, so it's, like, actually 100% done. Here's some links, though.